Yo, what is going on, everybody? Hello, hello, hello. It is Rebellion launch day. Very exciting times ahead for Splinterlands. As you can see here, SPS, even Bitcoin is responding accordingly to all of this Splinterlands hype. We are over 42K now, which is fantastic on Bitcoin. And obviously, the rest of the market is following quite well. So here we are, SPS at 3.3 cents. We are up not quite 3x from our low of 1.3, but we're getting pretty close. I think once we hit 3.9 cents, if we hit 3.9 cents, let me clarify, then it's going to be an interesting time. The other thing is SPS is about to flip vouchers, which is pretty fantastic. So I guess we all like to hate on vouchers, or at least I like to hate on vouchers. And vouchers just are not responding in the same way that SPS is to all of the hype happening. So I'm just doing a little pre-show here. I apologize. I was not able to go live last night and do the tournaments. We can try to run one this morning if people are interested, if we got enough folks here to do it. Just kind of like a farewell untamed from modern format, which I don't know, to me makes me really happy because I keep losing to Kitty and Silver, which is so freaking annoying. But let's go and see here what people got planned for tournaments over the next couple of hours. So today, 12/5. All right, so this is an official tournament. You got an unofficial tournament here. Okay, so this will be at 2:30. Hopefully everything will be up and running by then. These are all official. Okay, so that's it. So I guess we can try to dominate. So we'll give it a couple minutes here. See if folks want to hop in. Screw it. Let's just make one. And then maybe that'll actually get people to jump in. I'm just gonna do silver, so you guys can watch me create this. We'll do farewell untamed. We should call I don't know, bye Felicia or something. All right, so 12. What's the date today? 05. This day will live in infamy. All right, and let's set it for 10 o'clock, 10 a.m. Oh, we cannot. Oh no. Dang it. Okay, well, I guess that solves that. Man, I thought we had like a good hour or at least 30 minutes until it started. But all right, well, I guess sorry about that. Getting everybody's hopes up for a tournament. We can just go back and chat Splinterlands, chat all the cool stuff that's happening around crypto right now. Now, here is a cool little thing that is worth sharing. So let's go to CoinGecko real quick. Oh, that's bright. Can we get a dark mode, please? Where is it? There it is. All right. And I want to go to categories and gaming. So GameFi. So here is something that I think is pretty awesome. So if I go on the 7-day and look at what are the top moving coins or tokens or projects over the last 7 days, check this out. You got Big Time at number 1. But even though Splinterlands is ranked number 923, look at how high up we are on this list. We are up 81% just on the week. Obviously, we're up more than that over the past couple of weeks, but that is fantastic. I mean, this is exactly what we want to see. We want to see a massive green candle on these charts whenever the market starts to move, or even if the market isn't moving. Obviously right now, everybody, who's coming in and trying to look at top games, they're going to see Big Time. They're going to see Chain Games, Cap, DeFi Land, DeFi Kingdoms. But they would have to scroll. Normally they'd have to scroll down way further in order to see Splinterlands or Splinter Shards at, what is that called? Splinter Shards at 923. But since we are moving quite well, I mean, it's not too bad. In fact, let me go here and let's take a look at the 7-day top movers here. Okay, so this is not going to include things that are out of the top 100. So, I want like everything. Is there something here that looks at everything over the top? Price change over. Oh, 30 days could be interesting. Oh, you know what? Hold on, let's go back to gaming. Whoops. Went too far. Gaming. And now I want to look at the top 30. Let's sort this by 7-day again. So you got Splinterlands. Look at that, 81% on the 7-day, 150% almost on the 30-day. So that's fantastic. Obviously, if I were to sort by this, it seems like Splinterlands would go down because a lot of others are up much further over the past 30 days. But still, it's just nice to see Splinterlands doing well in this overall market pump. So let's see who's here chatting today. We got Virus. What's going on? So I'll be opening up a ton of packs for Virus later today. Very, very excited about that. Once Rebellion does go live. Elisios, good day. Mystic Force, hello. Elisios says, will gladly join, but 75% of my deck is on land. Well, you know what? That's a good place. That's a good place for it to be, my friend. Blockchain Projects, hello. I'm so happy with SPS buying in and set price of... Oh, so you bought it at 1.5. Yeah, I mean, well, you're up at 2x already, which is fantastic. Looks like we made it into the top 1,002, says Virus. Absolutely. Hyped, indeed. Go CBG, KQ Forever. Welcome. So I believe the Splinterlands official event starts in about an hour, a little bit over an hour. It sounds like it's going to be team members first. And then, I don't know, I'll be on at some point between 12 and 2. So... oh, did someone tag me in Discord or in map chat? Let's see, hold up. I'm just not even paying attention to Discord right now, so apologies for that. Let's see. No, it wasn't me. Was there a Monster Maverick tag? Let's see, maybe Aggie's getting crazy. Uncle Aggie, Uncle Abe. Okay, so at 8:15, he tagged Monster Maverick and said, we have a nice positive momentum behind us. Please take a moment today to post something positive about Splinterlands onto social media. Your story, what you love, why you play, what you're excited about, whatever. Please share a kind word about this gaming community. Oh, you know what? I did actually post something on Twitter, which I don't normally do, but I saw that I saw that SPS had I saw that we had burned. For people who don't follow on Twitter, which is totally cool. I'm not trying to get you over there. But I had noted the fact that on Rebellion launch day, we had crossed 30 million SPS burned, which is technically 1% of the entire supply, right? 1% of the total 3 billion that are set to be minted. So, the fact that we've done that, burning it for DEC, granted, there's more than 3% total that's been burned so far, which is fantastic, 3.1% to be exact. But there's still a ton of SPS to come out, a ton of SPS. You can see we're not even halfway there. Not minted is still at 57.7%. So, yeah, I mean, my hope is that over the next 18 months, we'll say like 24 months until the end of 2025, we will get into some kind of liquidity crunch and crisis of, there not being enough SPS for the amount of people that want SPS or need SPS in order to play. But keep in mind that we'll be minting, a lot more between now and then as well. But things will slow down, right? What is it? 2020, between like 2026 and 2027 is when things are going to kind of mess around. All right, hold on. Walking Keys is calling me. Walking Keys, I'm live on stream and you're on speaker. What's up, man?
Happy Rebellion Day.
There we go. What's going on, dude? Do you want to hop in with me?
I can't.
Ah, dang it.
I was just calling to wish you a happy Rebellion Day.
Oh, well, thank you, man. I'll give you a call in a little bit once I hop off. I should only be on for like an hour.
Well, I'll tune into the stream now. Bye.
All right, see ya. Well, there you go. Walking Keys says hello, or at least I'm saying hello for him. So happy Rebellion Day, everyone, if I didn't say it myself. All right, where are we at in the chat? So Gregory Levenfield is here. Virus' Splinterlands Twitter community has been pretty active today, lately. Fantastic. I mean, there's a lot of opportunity on Twitter. I always see a bunch of like random stuff on Twitter anyway, so it's good to see people being more active on there. I know DJ has been like I see all of his posts. Obviously, Gold Matters as well. All right, yo, who is messaging me? What is going on? Okay. Oh, this is for the thing later. The Rebellion launch party. All right, let me just make sure that there's nothing that I need. Okay, amazing. Oh, so I'm gonna have like an hour off, which will be fantastic. Between when I sign off here or when that thing starts, and then when I go on. Beautiful. I just want you to know. All right, here we go. So, SPS distribution. Shoot, I wanted to look at something. Okay, so we were talking about the 30 million SPS that has been burned. We were talking about 3% or over 3% now has been burned. In total. Oh, what I was gonna try and do is like measure out how much SPS. Okay, so whatever, we'll get to that later. Soul keep coming in, and Land 2.0. I can't wait for the rest of the white paper because I want to see how SPS staking on Land is going to work, where you'll have to like stake maybe on certain plots for some things. Because what that could do when the white paper goes out, that could get people to buy a little bit more SPS because it's like, okay, well, I have enough to play this. I have enough to play or I have enough to play ranked, but I'm going to need some more if I want to keep that for ranked, as well as have enough for whatever my land plots are. So that's an opportunity that land could provide to give SPS more utility for the current player base, right? So obviously we all want as much SPS as possible, but for the current player base to give us an incentive to go out and buy even more, that could be buy and lock up even more. That could be interesting. And then of course Soul Keep. Oh, man, this has just been like what a sore topic. I'm not going to spend too much time on it, but like we voted on those, the SPS delegation requirements or staking requirements for that earlier this year. I think back in July. Holy crap! But that could be another huge one. I still think tower defense can be a major part. But my thought on this is that we're probably not going to see this. We're probably not going to see it for a very long time. Because Matt's just keeps dodging the questions on on the town halls, so so they definitely don't have any kind of plan in place. It sounds like they're working on one, but once they get a plan in place, it still sounds like there's going to be a lot of work to do. But check it out, SPS creeping up a little bit higher, trying to catch vouchers trying to run. Look at that DEC at peg. It's a beautiful thing, guys. It is a beautiful thing. Now, I don't think that the total DEC supply is going to matter for a while, right? Until we get to like a euphoria moment, because I actually think we've hit the point where there's not enough DEC out there, right? There's not enough DEC liquidity. And so therefore you have a lot of people burning, right? Burn 27 million SPS worth for DEC. So, 5 million or 5 billion is no longer enough. And keep in mind that land is now closing in on 20%, which is fantastic. Not this percentage, this is the distribution, but once we get to 1.5 billion, that is 20% utilization, in my opinion, right? So 7.5 billion is the max that can be used on land. Obviously, you can use Rooney to take that down a little bit, but what we want to see is 7.5 billion on land. What we also want to see, well, we can see there's a billion in the Dow. That doesn't really matter. Exchanges have 811 million. So, I don't necessarily expect that to change until SPS gets a little bit higher. And speaking of which, though, this is probably an important thing for anybody that followed the Terra Luna situation. Let me let that load. All right, Yvonne is in the house. I think. There we go. My computer's freezing up. New Age, what's up, man? Good to see you here. Crystal, what's going on? Happy Rebellion launch day. Versus WTF, someone made a proposal to lower Clay's salary by 5%. What? Really? I mean, but but why? I mean, I think Clay is doing a fantastic job. Let's check this out. Let's see who did it. It's probably some like anonymous throwaway account. Lower the employee wage of Clay 1 by 5%. Wait, what? Oh, Crypt 71X? Oh, invalid fee. Interesting. So I can't click on it at all? Oh, there we go. Lower the employee wage from 60,000 to 57,000 starting January 1st. Reasons: spamming of proposals board. Second, poor SPS validator development performance. Dude, that's not on him. Third, poor communication with SPS shareholder. Who am I? My handle. I'm a big shareholder who owns more than 4 million SPS. I like the direction in which one company is heading. Rebellion. Okay. The SPS DAO, so is my business, and the direction in which the DAO is heading makes me worried. Yeah, I mean, suck it, dude. I don't care. That sounds like somebody who's a little too entitled and trying to make a point. I mean, like, how fucking petty do you have to be? Sorry for my language. How freaking petty do you have to be to, again, like, to make a proposal for that? Well, you know what? He didn't pay for it though. Actually, you know what? He can make as many of those proposals as you want. Crypt 717X, whatever. I support you, brother. Go ahead and make as many proposals as you want, and then I plan on probably voting against them. I mean, again, the validator node development, not his problem. He has nothing to do with that. That is on the team. So, sorry, I'm a little triggered, as you can tell. That's annoying. Well, thank you, Virus, for bringing that to my attention. What a terrible thing to do on Rebellion launch day. We're supposed to be hyped. All right, let's go. Hey, Walking Keys, what's happening, brother? Blaze Coast, what's going on? I think they just wasted $100. No, they did not, apparently. I wish they did, but it said that it was an invalid fee, so it doesn't look like they actually did it. Yeah, Crystal, definitely a Clay hater. Again, whether you like Clay or not, I mean, look, everybody's entitled to their opinion. I think that he's doing a fantastic job interfacing with the community and communicating. If you... meaning, you know, like what Crip 17, or I don't even want to say their name anymore. Like if you feel like they're not reaching out to you, why don't you reach out to him before making a dumbass proposal saying that he doesn't talk to you? Like you're somebody special with 4 million SPS. Like, granted, yes, you are a large stakeholder, but then act like it, right? Act like it and act interested and go seek out whatever you need in order to do something. Don't act. Okay. You know what? I'm over it. We're moving on. Let's look at this beautiful chart here. Okay. So, I know I just keep refreshing. Should we do some predictions? You know me, I don't like predictions, but again, this is just for fun. How much more SPS do you think is going to get burned? Let's say between now and the end of the month. Or you know what? That's a little tough. Let's just say over the next week, because, and the reason I'm saying this is because, you know, I'm expecting Rebellion to be quite successful in the sense of like changing the meta, changing, you know, getting people excited and playing with the new cards. And I don't think that there's enough Rebellion cards out there. So at least not for everybody. That's going to be the big question: is 500,000 packs enough for this current community? And what I kind of based that off of in our conversation yesterday was the fact that we have, like, you know, almost 1 million Riftwatcher packs open, and that all right, hold on. You know what? So they keep pinging, not me directly, but okay, but Rondon sent me like an official DM in, not on Discord, but in like the Splinterlands company Slack. Yep, I'm ready to go. So let me just respond to him. I think he's just trying to make sure everybody's going to be good for it. Can't wait. Hold up. I just want to see if they tagged me in something because I keep hearing the little beeps. Oh, they're going to do something special, I think. That's going to be fun. I don't think that this has been announced yet. Is this going to be... Okay. I don't know. We'll see. All right. Sorry about that. Okay. So Alicia's is saying 10-cent SPS is the next goal. Crystal's saying SPS to the moon. I mean, I'm not gonna disagree with either of those. I would love for that to be the case. You know, I personally am excited. I know this seems like such a low goal, but after making that video and running the math on the video about like our Axie moment, like we'll just say 14 cents, right? 14 cents just for your battles. But then we were looking at it yesterday, and the amount that you could earn from your reward chest as well was kind of like double, right? Double what you get on your battle. So now you could take that 14 cents and kind of reduce it by half. So like 7-cent SPS will be enough for champion level players to be making $25 a day. That to me is crazy. Okay, that to me is absolutely bonkers, because that's the number that launched Axie into its stardom back in 2021. So obviously, is everybody going to be able to make it? No, it's really going to be only the higher level folks. But if you can make that much in champion, I think there's going to be a lot of people that will look at that and say, hey, $25 a day, let's actually see. The big question is going to be how much of a requirement is Rebellion or our Rebellion cards going to be. Right now, you can get Chaos Legion cards, right? The total set, 2,100. Rift Watcher is probably going to be significantly more expensive. Yeah, 3,700. But even still, you don't need all of the Rift Watcher cards, right? So, and then what are the rewards? Rewards for Chaos Legion, 191. So let's say you go with just select Rift Watcher cards, and you say, we'll just say $3,000. Okay, that's on the low end. I'm wondering if, for $3,000 you'd be able to hit champion. Now, keep in mind, this is not including any of the Rebellion cards either. So again, that's going to be the big X factor. But let's say early on, not everybody has Rebellion cards, but you can still make champion. Again, it's going to be tough, but I just want to run some numbers here. So $3,000 divided by, so $25 divided by $3,000 times 365. So you'd be making a 300% return. So here's the crazy thing. Let's divide that by 2 then, right? So we can divide it by 2 by increasing the cost to get in to $6,000. So let's say you spend $3,000 on Chaos Legion Rift Watchers, right? And then you spend another $3,000 on Rebellion to get all the cards that you need. So now your cost is $6,000, right? So that $25 per day divided by 6,000 is going to be, like I thought, 150%. 150% APR. You put in $6,000 and you're making $25 a day. That does not include tournaments. That does not include brawls, and that does not include the rewards that you're getting for staking SPS or the amount of vouchers that you receive. I think it's going to be a very interesting time, and in fact, I'm looking at this and wondering, okay, well, do I need to make a move and really start to max out all of the Rift Watcher and Chaos Legion cards that I have in order to take advantage of this? But again, that's only if we get to a 7-cent SPS, right? Was that the math? Yeah, 7-cent SPS. But even if we get this is what I'm trying to get at. If we get to a 7-cent SPS, or even if we get to like a 5-cent SPS, let's go with 3.5 cents right now. Or where are we at? 3.3. So 3.3. Oh, okay. So it was, I think, 15 SPS per win times 12 wins per day, right? Times 0.033 times 2. So you'd be making $12 a day. If your investment was $6,000, times 365. You're still making a 72% SPS, 72% return. Huh. Ain't that interesting, huh? Now, Tom brings up a good point here. Tom, thank you for laying this out. You will need to have the SPS staking required. Although I would say that like renting SPS right now seems really, really cheap. That may change in the future, but yeah, definitely something to consider. Do I have my gold-plated coffee mug yet? No, I won't bring the Papa Bear mug on stream anymore. So this is just, I don't know, check me out. I need to find or make a Bull Daddy mug. If I make some merch here on the channel, would you guys support the channel by buying like a Bull Daddy mug? Because I'll totally do it. I mean, I'll do it for myself just so I can design one and then buy it from my own store. All right, so happy Rebellion Day, Merlin's Matrix. Good to see you here. So Lapsus says you get less rewards compared to battles if you play in modern. The reason you have more in rewards is mostly because you get less battle SPS. Hold on. In wild. You get less rewards compared to battles if you play in modern. The reason you have more in rewards is mostly because you get less battle SPS. I don't understand this. But same amount of reward shares. I'm talking about only modern format. I'm not talking about wild lapses. And what I'm basing this off of is this chart here. And actually, let's just refresh it for good measure. Now, I'm looking at this and saying, if you're, well, you know what? I guess you'd have to be at the higher end of champion to make 15 SPS per win. That wasn't the case. This was like 16 or 17 earlier. All right, hold up. I'm just making sure. All right, so everybody, nobody's tagging me. Good. Okay, sweet. Everybody's just talking in that group chat. It's all the content creators with Rondon and Nate. So, and they're trying to coordinate. That's why you keep hearing the little beeps in the back. Oh, but it looks like SPS battle rewards are down across the board. This was over 5 previously before. Now, my goal is to get to gold. I don't think that I'm ever going to be able to play in champion, but let's say, you know, I'm able to get 5 SPS per win, times 0.033. Actually, let's see this. So if I'm able to get to the top of gold, and I would need, you know, probably a significant investment into what is that called? Rebellion. So was that 16 cents? We'll multiply that by 2. So I'd be making 33 cents a day at 3.5 cents. But I don't know what. The thing is, to get into gold, you don't need to spend as much. So divided by 3,000. This should just work its math out. Well, it's only 4%. Oh, I did something wrong here. Or maybe not. Well, okay. Here's like a quick like math thing that you could do. The amount to max a deck or to go from gold to fully max for diamond, it's almost 2x, right? On most things like legendaries, you go from 6 BCX to 11. You go from 60 BCX on rares to 115. Epics are the only weird ones, but commons is like 220 up to 400. So it's almost a 2x in that way, right? So this is why gold kind of seems like the sweet spot right now, because you've half the investment required, and then you get to jump, but you don't get 3x the value, right? So that's the appeal of going into champion. And keep in mind that there is a sub kind of league here. So it's not just, oh, if you're in gold, you know, you get to like jump into the next one. No, diamond, you have to actually make it past diamond and then into champion for that 3x return. This closed. Why did it close? Okay. Axie breeding fun times. So, hey, Crystal, did you play Axie back in the day? It sounds like it. I am seeing all over Twitter, and people talking about Axie and how Axie is launching a bunch of games and becoming like a full platform. Essentially what we wanted Splinterlands to be, which obviously is not going to be the case anymore. but it sounds like that's what Axie's doing. Now, I watched a couple of games of Axie. I never played it, but I'm kind of, let's just say, intrigued by the thought of Axie building a platform of games, and maybe I'm wondering if I should take the time to check it out again. So for anybody that, not just Crystal, but for anybody that is playing Axie or has been playing Axie, I would love any kind of update. So you need to consider, okay, yeah, we talked about that. So NFT gaming collectible, I think that was about the mug. Let's go. All right, I was referring to the video where you were checking Splinter Share, how much you get SPS compared to battle, botting in wild. The Axie moment video. Oh, okay. So you are right. I was botting in wild, but I do get more in modern. So I think we're on the same page. We're agreeing, right? SPS to the moon. Let's go. Rooney says Gold League is optimal for ranked player unless you're willing to make the larger upfront investment or grind slowly over time. Well, I think for most players, the goal should be, especially if you're starting from scratch, the goal should be to get to gold, right? Bronze is literally just a training ground. Like novice is like the tutorial, we'll call it. Bronze is the training ground. Silver is where most new players or casual players, I think, are going to hang out. And so gold is going to be not, the highest level players, but kind of like if you don't want to be considered like a casual, you want to have a little bit more of an investment, a little bit more return potentially. That's where I can see gold fitting in. So I think most people here will probably want to get to gold, whereas most people who come in over the next 12 months will probably want to, jump from bronze into silver as quickly as possible. Also, what's going on, Rooney 207? Another thing to consider is that the difficulty in wild have clearly lowered down considering all OGs put in their best cards. Oh, that's another thing to consider too. I haven't really checked, but let's see. The earnings in gold are just, unless you're playing in champion, which is actually possible. I mean, what's funny is that you're absolutely right. Last season, my bot made it all the way into champion 3, which I didn't want. And the reason is because I want to take advantage of this DEC hack here. If I can get both of them back down into gold, then I can buy more energy, especially if I'm able to compete at the higher levels. Right now, buying energy in gold is 50 DEC, 5 cents. And if I win, even in like mid gold, right, like 3 and earn 3 SPS, I'm making more than that. 4 or 5 SPS with bonuses, even better. Axie is still terrible, but Ronin Network has no peer. Interesting. Okay, so would it be the Ronin token that people should be getting into rather than the AXS token? And the reason I'm asking, and not financial advice, nor am I asking for financial advice, I'm just simply wondering how the economics of the system work, meaning that are all the games that are built on the Ronin network going to require the RON token, or will they require the AXS token? My guess is it's the RON token. Yeah, I used to play Breed Axies. Nice. I wonder how many bots will be offline today. Good amount, probably. We may even see a dip in modern for all those sneaky bots that make it in. All right, so still good stuff overall. I have been saving some energy now. You can see here. I changed my bot so that it doesn't go all the way to 0. It stops at 3. Oh, look at that. Modern tournament. Oh, I did not do fantastic. Dude, I just love spamming Korra. I don't know if, when, or how this thing is going to get fixed, but, I mean, Korra just absolutely dominates in the lower levels. All right. So what is it? Oh, 10:15. We still have some time. Man, interesting that I still won. Because, boom. See? That's not cool. Oh, but then we're going to get... Oh, there's no trample at bronze. Ah, beautiful. Okay. Then he takes that out. And then I guess they all just start killing themselves. Oh, not quite. Very cool. So it seems like I did okay in some of these tournaments. I don't know. I just made some SPS. Guys, there's like a lot of opportunity in tournaments right now. I don't know when this changes. Obviously, it's going to happen at some point, and they're working on it. But yeah. Let's run a battle. Silver has been more difficult. I mean, I don't have a ton of energy, but I can understand a lot of the arguments now saying that like silver is actually really difficult to get through. Just because I go in and I can't dominate the way that I used to. Well, you're not going to see it here because I have a lot of other tournament battles, but it's not as easy to win. So let's see here. See, like again, it's like 44 mana. I think we just spam core, right? Isn't that what happens in silver? Because we're gonna get this. Like it's it's either Cora or the what's her name, Katrelba. Let's go for speed, and then let's take away their armor so that Grund can put in some work. Let's see what happens. Now, normally I would have got like 44 mana. I would have gone like pre-Cora or pre-Soulbound Summoners. 44 mana, I probably would have gone with a Kalia team. Just because I remember like 2 years ago or a year and a half ago, Kalia being just super dominant in silver. Because when Chaos first came out, I started off in silver, and then I slowly moved up into gold, and then obviously just kind of built my way up over time. But now it's just like, see, now I'm resetting, right? There's a new set coming out. I don't want to go heavy into it, at least not now. And I just want to see how things work out. All right, so let's see what happens here. Not cool. Oh, he's gonna take out. Oh, okay. At least we got rid of his heal there, or not heal, but armor repair. All right. Well, that's definitely gonna be a problem. Okay. Ooh, huge miss. Huge miss. Yeah, actually that miss was the game right there. Holy moly. Let's freaking go. All right. Well, I mean, core is still for the win, right? So I'm winning 1.4 SPS in silver. Here are my benefits. I got a 13x booster, a 13x multiplier, 5% win streak. Focus cards is 40. Okay, so 40% for focus. I don't even pay attention. And then guild 15. So what is it? 1.5. Let's actually compare this now. Because I'm in mid silver, right? What's my rating? 1422. Yeah, so I'm like around this area. Okay, so that's actually not bad. Now consider the fact that if I go over to wild, you can see here. Let's see, what's the last battle that I won? I made 1.9, right? So, I mean, even just playing in silver is as good as playing in wild diamond. 2.3. Okay, maybe not quite, but you get what I'm saying. Like wild is just infested. All right, that was addictive. Let's play another one. Gotta prepare. Oh, actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I should just turn off the bot completely. Turn off the bot completely because I'm gonna run out of energy, and then I'm gonna have to pay a diamond level energy or diamond prices, which is I think is like 150 DEC. And I don't want to do that, which is why I'm going to set up all the tournaments later today so we can play a bunch of games. Okay, let me catch up on the chat now. All right, Rooney's saying yes. Focus on Ron specifically, and especially their LP. Which LP is this? Actually, I kind of want to check out the Ron token. Oh, let me put in my team real quick. See, now I immediately want to go to, what's her name? This one. And then 1, 2, 3. So let's put you there. Let's put you there. I mean, let's see if soulbound summoners are still dominating. Do we have the same idea? Probably. But I'm going to be attacking her first, so that's a good sign. But then she's going to attack me second. But I can still do enough damage. Yep. Oh, but now see, she goes first next round. But actually shouldn't matter because boom. Okay, now the tough part is I'm going to kill myself, I think. Yep. But there's going to be just enough. As long as we don't miss. Come on, dude. You got 2 chances. Do it. Yes. Beautiful. All right, 1.3 SPS. Hey, man, we're making pennies. We are making pennies. Down in silver. All right, let's get back to the chat. Dragon, what is going on? All right, so pixels on the Ronin network. Oh, okay. Let's go back to CoinGecko because I want to see the Ron token. And I want to see where the biggest liquidity pairs are here. So where are people providing liquidity? I'm not seeing DeFi on here. Or Ron is its own chain. So where do you provide liquidity? I guess I need to get a crypto.com account now. Seems like that's the best place to get Ron. It is not on Coinbase. It is not on Binance or Gemini. And how are they doing on the 7-day, 24-day, whatever it is? Ooh, they're up too. Check it out. All right, well, crypto gaming seems like it's about to take off. Are they going to do maintenance first? Or yeah, I believe so. Crystal says I staked both AXS and Ron just in case it booms up. Where do you guys stake this? Is it in game? Again, I need to check out Axie and the Rona network a little bit more. If you guys have any resources or content creators that I could just go check out, that would be fantastic. All right, I wish they would top up all our energy during maintenance so we can play Rebellion with full energy. Wouldn't that be nice? Maybe they'll maybe they'll give that to us. Although they should have announced that beforehand so everybody could just, use up all their energy. Bolts 85, good to see you. Thanks, Dragon. All right, Salam says, I'm also fighting my alt account through silver now in modern. Really tough without any legendary summoners. Just spamming water gladius summoners with that Rust Epic Rewards card and Isgald Wars. Yeah, Isgald's great. I haven't tried, so I don't really know what the meta in silver is. Again, you know what? I'm going to turn my bot off after this. Although it's not going to matter for a minute. Question is, will they both have any chance versus the new Rebellion cards because they can be used in Wild as well? Maybe. Will the bots have any chance? I don't know. I mean, it's going to be, starting today, things are going to get really interesting. Did you notice that Asgarth has another game being developed on Hive, Rise of the Pixels, game development simulator game? I did not know that. I know that he's part of, oh gosh, what is that one called? I have it open here. Hologram, Holozing. In fact, let me go ahead and claim my rewards right now. I can't see this token staying up in value. I mean, I don't know when the game's actually going to get launched, but I don't know. LP still paying 300 or 400%, but that doesn't even matter because this thing is down like almost 50% from where it was. I don't know. Whatever's free money, I'm just gonna take it and sell it. Sorry, I'm not gonna sell it. I'm gonna sell a portion of it, and then stick around for the game. Oh, look at that! Another energy just came into the mix. Let's play good. Let's see if I can keep the streak alive. You know what? Why am I wasting energy now? I should wait until after Rebellion is out. That was silly. Shouldn't have done it. I guess I'm just addicted. And now buying energy is gonna be so freaking expensive. Okay, so I mean, this seems like too much mana for Korra, but I'm gonna force the issue. Let's put this dude with blind in. Ooh, I do like Shatter. But you know what? I think that's too much. We want magic damage. And we want to take away as much armor as possible. We want speed, so I'm going to put in the supply runner. And then 5 mana. Let's sneak under any remaining armor they have. I mean, they could play Grandmaster Wraith. 45 mana isn't terrible. All right. Maintenance in about 5 minutes. All right. While we're waiting for that to load, I'll catch up on the chat. Hey, take it any way you can. True. Mario says just buy it through the on-ramp. In the wallet? Wait, what? There's a wallet? Okay. Don't buy Ron outside Katana. I don't know what that means. Let me see. Katana. Oh, Katana must be. Is this the DeFi exchange? Yeah, decentralized. But see, how do I even get value or assets into Katana? That is the question. Oh, they went Soulbound Summoner too. Yeah, not surprised. This I would have put Crystal Smith behind, but that's just me. You know what's funny is I thought about going for what's his name, Immortalis, and I think that wouldn't have been a terrible thing either. Oh, yes, she's not going to get the kill. Sweet. But I am. Not going to get the kill again. Boom. Oh, with a miss. All right. I mean, so for anybody wondering what the meta in Silver is, not trying to flex, but I did just win 3 games doing exactly what everybody says to do in Silver, which is, or I guess Bronze and Silver, which is spam Korra, spam Soulbound Summoners, and you'll be set for life. How long this lasts, I don't know, but there you go. I'm almost up to 2 SPS now in Silver, in mid-Silver, Silver 2. So there you go. Oh, check this out. Oh, this is a tournament. Let's see. Where about my other ranked battles? Oh, okay. This ranked battle I did not use. Whatever her name is. This ranked battle I lost, but I used Kalia. What was it? 14 mana. Yeah, there's no good Soulbound Summoners here. Here I lost to another Soulbound Summoner. Oh, this is a tournament. So where's the other ranked stuff? Modern ranked. Oh no, this is just well played by me. This was not well played by me. But yeah, so there you go. There is your thing, okay? Now you know what to do. Guys, I'm so excited. Oh, I'm so pissed that I just used up all my energy before Rebellion comes out. Okay, so we're going to do some pack openings for Virus once we get started. Then I might open a couple of my own packs. What is the value on the secondary market? Oh, it's climbing ish, not really. I want to see it go for $4. Today could be a fun day. All right. Oh, let me see. What is this message? Oh, I'm getting hit up. Oh, Malden, you're texting me or messaging me. Here's the game Jarvie and Asgarth are building. I guess this would count as a white paper. I'll send you the hype post as well. I can find it. Dude, thank you so much for sending this. I am going to copy the link and open it here. You can see my life in tabs. I totally forgot about D crops. I haven't done anything this season. Shoot. I'm going to run out of time, I think. Let's do some D crops while we're waiting. Okay, harvest this plot. Can I not harvest it? What's going on here? What's going on in this game? I can't harvest it. It's not letting me. Uh-oh, script kitty. Something wrong. Oh, whoops. Harvest selected. Harvest one plot. Bro, what is going on with your game? Now's not the time for bugs. Am I logged in? Finally popped up. Oh, okay, cool. Can you guys even see when the keychain thing pops up? I guess you can't, right? I hit confirm. There we go. Okay. Let's see. All right, I gotta get new quests. Oh, the Halloween event has started. I'm sorry. I'm so behind on whatever's going on in D crops right now. Sell 3 leak? That sounds gross. I don't think I even have leak. Nope. So that's going to get changed. Sell ghost peppers. Definitely don't have 3-star ghost peppers. All right. You know what? I'm gonna do this not on stream because before I go on, let me catch up on the chat. Use this time wisely. So Alicio saying Zing is an inflationary token, so it's not meant to take value over time, or at least until there's a game behind with utility for it. Fair enough. Yeah, definitely don't want to put anything extra. I delegated a bunch of HP, and that's how I have most. Actually, that's really how I have all of the Zing that I have, because I've taken that, staked it, and then I've unstaked some and put maybe a little bit into LPs, and that's about it. Bye-bye, CL. You mean Untamed? See the above link. Oh, sorry. There's sorry, Rooney. If you can send it to me, I'd appreciate it, because I think YouTube doesn't like links unless I post them. It's too much spam. All right, so Battle Beast, good luck to everyone opening today. Or maybe you can't. No, I can't see the link. It's an ETH L2. How far behind chat? I'm 7 minutes. All right, so it'll be exciting to see card market once packs can be opened for sure. International Travel Channel, what's going on? Yeah, we're still playing D-Crops. I just forgot to start this season. Did you do the Halloween event for D-Crops? I have not. I'm behind there. I got some good stuff. Very cool. Congrats. Site just went down. Woohoo maintenance. Oops, yeah, I meant Untamed. I'm getting a little ahead of myself. Okay, so I have one goal right now, and that is to win this damn sword fight. Oh, it's gonna be a good day. Let's go. All right. We win. Whoops. Oh, let me not click that one. Let me not click that. Oh gosh, I got too many things open here. All right, let me just go back to this tab. Can't show you guys too much. Actually, the only thing that was on there was stuff that you guys have seen already. That was the where we were doing the test server tournaments for the team before it went to Mavs. Let's see. Oh wait, did I catch up on chat? I did. Halloween is over now. All right, so that was all right. Play-Doh Zero. Everyone excited about Rebellion? Indeed. I can't wait, man. It's gonna be fun. You got one epic seed from the Halloween event. I missed out. There's probably gonna be something for the holidays, right? Although that might not be until January at this point. So, okay, wait. I want to go back to predictions. Let's say by the end of the month, December 31st, 2023. My question for you guys, and just throw stuff out there. This is just for fun. How much SPS do you think is going to get burned for DEC? So we're already at 30 million, but with two major things, right? The Rebellion launch and potential more packs getting purchased, as well as land continuing to, people are continuing to develop and start their land up. Where do you see this total going? Do you think we can knock off another percentage point, right? Getting from 30 million to 60 million, because every 30 million SPS is 1% of the entire amount that will ever be minted. So, and more importantly, there are only 300 million, a little bit more than 300 million SPS that are currently considered liquid right now. And a good amount of that is actually in the DAO. So you know what I haven't even checked in a minute is how much SPS is out there. So we show 316 million. Now, does this include, okay, that's circulating. Let's go to the rich list. I'm going to have to go to Peak Monsters for this. Because I want just SPS, not staked and not total. Now the DAO is sitting on 106 million. Yo-ho-ho. All right, so let's go back to this. That makes it a little bit easier, actually. 106. So if we take 316 minus 106, that's 210. You're going to have 34 million plus... there's only 3 million going to BSC. Isn't that interesting? ETH Whales, what's up? So another 37 million. We'll just say 38 million. So what is that? 202, 172. 172 million. Because we're going to take out what's in the bridges right now. Here, I think this is why, dude, check this out. So we're at 172 million, right? Look at how much is in SL Cold. I don't know if this is like what the team is holding for forever or for a long time, but it's called Cold for, I guess, a reason. So if you count this as a team wallet, all of a sudden we're down to 72 million. There's also Splinterlands and Steam Monsters, which is another like 15 million right there. So does that put us down to 57? Hold up. Something's got to be off with this math. That 360 million doesn't seem like it's right. Actually, there's no way that it could be right. Because check this. 106 not staked in the DAO. 103 sitting on Hive Engine. 100 million by itself sitting in the team wallet. So this is probably taking into account something. Like maybe what's not in the DAO? I don't know. That's... Is there, Splinter cards, I love Splinter cards, but they don't always have accurate data. So I'm just curious if anybody else, or if there's anybody else that is tracking this. Because 316 seems so incredibly low. And I can't do anything with the team site right now, so... You know what? Let's not include whatever is liquid in the DAO. Okay. Sorry, Splinter Cards. I don't trust your data right now. So, how much is in liquidity pools? That was the next thing that I was going to check. Did this refresh already? No, it has not. Matthew Young, good to see you here. All right, so New Age is saying 50 million. Interesting. Okay, so you think we're only going to burn 20 million more? Looks like Matthew Young thinks we're going to burn 45 million more. Lapses, it's been about 1 million day burned recently. I expect SPS to go to 5 cents by the 21st of December. So I wouldn't be surprised to see 55 million burned from current 30. Okay, so everybody's thinking north of 50 million, which is great. All right, it says 441 million at the top of that rich list. You know, Phoenix, that is a great point. Let's go ahead and use that. So we'll do 441. Okay, I'm gonna get my calculator out instead of doing this in my head, because that's how we make mistakes. 441 minus 106. That's sitting in the DAO. So that puts us at 335. Okay, now I feel a little bit better. That's closer to where they had. So 335. We want to minus subtract the Terra block, right? So it was at minus 38. Puts us at 297. SL cold is minus another 100. So we're at 197 now. And then when you consider there's a bunch sitting, there's about 100 million sitting on Hive engine. And then you got people like Aggie just sitting on 1.5 million, not staking it. Why would you do that? Well, I guess they're probably looking to dump as soon as SPS goes high enough. Oh, here's our favorite. Oh, whoa. DJ's sitting on 500 million. Oh, 500,000. I'm sorry. 500,000. Jarvis sitting on 261. Man, y'all are sitting on more liquid SPS than I have staked SPS. But for anybody who bought in like 2 weeks ago, I mean, this is the trade right now. You're up more than 2x. You pull out your initial investment, and then you're just riding for free. All right, so Null has... See, what's interesting is Null is only showing 30 million burned. Where is the other 30 million, or 62 million? Ain't that something? I hope they account for that appropriately. So we're at 197 million now. Of course, tribal decks, and I'm assuming Hive Engine are not working because they don't work anymore apparently. I really like tribal decks too. I'm not used to B swap, but damn, you're gonna make me switch. All right, so what are we looking for? Okay, SPS. Sorted by highest liquidity. Let's see, I need total value here without having to click down. Oh, even if I click down, that's not enough. Oh, is this saying... Is this saying there's 1.3 million in liquidity on SPS swap.hive? Oh my gosh, you know what? Of course there is, because SPS has gone up in value. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. That tracks. Okay, so where are we at now? Oh, SPS is at 3.6, 3.7 cents. Yo, what? Where are you pulling this from? No, this is Hive. Sorry, everyone. 3.3. Oh, you get BXT rewards for this too? Okay, sorry, I'm getting distracted. So there's 19 million SPS here. So let's subtract another 19 minus, we'll just say 11 minus PKM, which is 2.5. B is another. Yeah, I really don't like this interface. I'm sorry, BSwap. I mean, BSwap, you're great for so many things, but I prefer TribalDex, and TribalDex is just not working anymore. So you know what, BSwap, we're gonna make it work. We are gonna make it work. I will leave you open, and I will leave TribalDex behind, just like I've left Hive Engine behind, because if you see here, they what's it called? Not they, but Splex created like a new interface for Hive Engine that actually works. So if you just go to engine.splex.gg, it looks like Hive Engine, but I guess it's run through a Splex node or whatever it is. And I have had 0 issues with it so far. So it's kind of crazy. Hive Engine's been around for forever, and solid team that's connected with Splinterlands, and it's just not working. But I've always said that I am bullish on Yixin, because that man can create a ton of stuff. So not only is he making a game, not only is he adding to Splex, but he's also remaking Hive Engine for anybody that wants it. Okay. Let's get back to the chat. Our LP returns have risen quite significantly based on the Peak Monster dashboard. Voucher Hive seems to give 65% APR. Yep. You know, that's a good thing to go check out. So SPS DEC rewards. So this is where things are going to get interesting. Now, don't count the BUSD because people are pulling their liquidity out. But the DEC-Die, this thing is at 20. Oh my gosh, it's over 25%. See, okay, this is where we have our Terra Luna moment. This is what I was trying to get at earlier, and then I got distracted because, of course, I do. Hold up. Messages. Let me just make sure I don't need to do anything right now. Nope. Okay. So 25%, almost, or 24%. What was everybody doing with Terra Luna? For anybody who wasn't familiar with what was going on at the time, that it was just like going absolutely crazy, even up to the point that it collapsed. The Terra Luna ecosystem, I think, hit number 3 or 4 or 5. Like it was a top 10 project, and it only had 3 applications on it, right? The biggest of which was the Anchor protocol. And that Anchor protocol created the what's it called? The UST stablecoin, and it provided a 20% return. Now, it was an algorithmic stablecoin. You could burn both ways, which is obviously the mistake Splinterlands is trying not to make, or at least corrected for. And everybody was just going absolutely bonkers for it because you could buy something that was pegged 1-to-1 with the US dollar and earn 20% on it. And, you know, this is before interest rates were raised, you know, in the US and around the world. So the fact that you could earn 20% somewhere when your bank was giving you 0.5%, even, you know, maybe not even 0.5%, was fantastic. So, of course, everybody was rushing to get in. Even was like, I think 3 Arrows Capital, like a huge, like, hedge fund or whatever it was, like they're one that went, they are one of the institutions that went bust because of the Terra Luna collapse. So again, I don't think we're going to get, you know, crazy institutional money, but the fact that now you can buy 2 stable coins ish, right? Pair them together, DEC-Die, DIE specifically is a stable coin, then DEC backed by products. Here's where things get interesting, right? Because, you know, hopefully DIE, and then when DEC and USDC become a pair on the BNB chain, all of a sudden now you can buy, you can essentially take any capital you have. If you want to earn a 20+% return on it, you buy SPS, you burn that for DEC, or you buy DEC, right? When there's not enough DEC, you burn SPS for DEC, you throw it into the LP, and now you're making 20% returns. That could go even higher if SPS starts skyrocketing, because each of your tokens is not the reward token. So what do I mean by that? DEC-Die is DEC and DIE are the two tokens here. You are earning in SPS, which means, right, let's just say it's at 24% right now. If SPS does another 2x from here, it goes from 3.3 to 6.6 cents, you're earning 50% on 2 stable coins, which you could remove, right? You could remove at any time and get roughly the same value that you would get, right? DIE hopefully should be pegged. DEC should hopefully be pegged. Maybe it's, there's a little wiggle room here and there, but if you're earning 50%, that's kind of nuts. And I think that this could be one of the biggest narratives for DeFi across the entire ecosystem. Now, could SPS crash? Absolutely. Could DEC crash? Absolutely. Could DIE crash? Of course it can, because it's another algorithmic stablecoin. But my whole point with this is that, the same kind of structure that was built with Terra Luna is here. Obviously, it's an LP and not a staking protocol. Over there, to earn 20% just for staking seemed obvious. Like, looking back, it's just like, oh yeah, of course. Like, you can't just print money and then stake it to earn more money that's printed. Yeah, this thing is definitely going to collapse on itself at some point. Right? At some point, the Ponzi is going to run out. Here, I don't want to say that it's not a Ponzi, but I'm also not going to call it a Ponzi because there are DeFi elements to it. There is demand for DEC. There is demand for DIE, right, at certain points. And you are doing a service. You are providing liquidity to anybody that wants to transfer between the two of them. So, or just between, these tokens. So in that way, I don't know. It could be interesting. I wonder if the amount of liquidity is going to shoot up. There's $328,000 right now. I mean, what if we see that? What if we see that jump up crazy amounts? 500,000, $1 million. Now, here's the thing: the APR would go down, but how do we in order to get to that point? People would need to buy a crap ton of DEC. They need to buy a crap ton of SPS and burn it for DEC, right? So, in fact, let's say if we were to get $1 million in terms of liquidity, let's just say 700,000, right? Add another 700,000 in liquidity. 700,000 divided by 2, right? Because only half of that is in DEC. So it's $350,000 worth of DEC that would need to be purchased, divided by 0.001, and we are looking at another 350 million DEC that will be stuck into this pool. Now, 350 million may not seem like a lot when we're in the billions range, but that's not insignificant at the same time. So if people wanted to start increasing or whatever, they would do so. And here's the thing: the higher SPS goes, right? The higher SPS goes, this starts to get out of control. And this is when we can get into that, I don't want to call it an infinite money loop, but the life spiral, right? At which point, if we're in some kind of life spiral, my hope is that, I and everybody that I know knows it's not going to last forever. And what I mean by that is, okay, check this out. So let's say SPS doesn't just do a 2x. Let's say it does a 10x, okay? And it goes from, what's that called? It goes from it goes from 3.5 cents to 33 cents. That would mean that the APR for stable coins would be 240%. That's outrageous. Which it means if you put 10 grand into it, over the course of a year, you come back with what, 34 grand for putting in stable coins. I mean, it's kind of ridiculous, right? Now, again, in bull run euphoria moments, people don't think through this stuff, but we've seen it collapse before, and you know that the party's not going to last forever. But that doesn't mean the party isn't going to happen, right? That doesn't mean the party isn't going to happen. At some point, greed will take over. And I'm human. I'm susceptible to it. So we'll all just have to keep each other in check. But that is something that could definitely be worth considering whenever this flywheel actually takes off. Hold up. Let me see. Okay, so LP returns have risen quite significantly. Yep, that's what we're checking out. You should not exclude the company wallet, since Matt mentioned they may start burning SPS for DEC if they need to provide credit liquidity. Yeah, that's true. That's true. New Age. Well, whatever. We didn't get that far into it anyway. There's still a decent amount of liquidity or liquid SPS out there. So I wonder if Clay has talked to the team about selling DEC from the DAO for stablecoins from the team. That, you know what? I don't know, but that's definitely something that should be considered. Happy Rebellion Day, everyone. But here's the thing, Virus. I don't want that DEC to come back out, man. I really think that we should just burn it. I know people are gonna look at that and be like, "What, you want to burn $1 billion DEC worth, right? You want to burn $1 million worth of value that the DAO has?" Yes, I do, because the threat of that, and yes, I'm using the word threat appropriately. The threat of that coming out and recirculating is what kills the flywheel, right? If like we just burned it, people would be like, "Oh shoot, like that DEC is just never coming back," right? In order to get more DEC, we're just gonna have to burn more SPS. So I don't know. That's kind of where my head's at. Happy Rebellion Day. What's going on, Mondroid? Question for you. Are you going to sell your bot? I'm thinking about selling my bot to make the hard commitment to playing modern only. No, I'm not going to sell it. I'm just going to leave it there. I may turn it off, but what I have one of the alpha tokens for Archmage, so I get like $50, if even that. I'm just going to hang on to it for now. But I did say I'm going to turn it off or turn the energy way up. Archmage. Also, Soul Keep packs are paying pretty good, comparable to liquidity, pools, APR percent until game launch. Steve, what is up? Yo, Steve. Good to see you here, man. Crystal says, hi, Steve. Coveted, what's going on? Mondro says, Azarcon and Vuctus would never allow that DEC to leave the DAO. Pretty sure their plan is to burn it. Awesome. Okay, well, I'm totally on board with that. Yo, we got 69 people here. Nice, just for the memes. Which means we are getting very close to the launch of the party. So let me know. I'm gonna try and keep it here on my phone as well. The launch party for Splinterlands. So when that does go live, let me know, because I don't want to be competing with them. I don't want you guys to like have to choose, because I'm gonna be going there to check it out and hang out. Yo, Inumaru, what's going on? Long time, indeed. And I will actually be on the launch party stream. Just not the first hour. I think is going to be all team, and then I'll be on. I guess in about an hour-ish from now is when they told me to check in. So exciting times ahead. Bitcoin trying to break 43K. Weird. Did my V3 pool comment not go through? No, it did not, Brandon. This is the first comment that I'm seeing from you. You know I would never ignore your comments. Brandon, how are you doing, my friend? I don't know what you mean by V3 pool. I'm assuming, is this Pancake or Uniswap? And I'm hungry too. And I'm like on this kick where I'm trying to do one meal a day, and I don't think I can wait. I mean, I think I can. I'll just have to go distract myself with something for an hour and then jump back into the stream. But okay, so here's the game plan for the rest of the day. Here's the game plan for the rest of the day. The team's stream, Rhymes, starts in a couple of minutes. That will go on that'll go on for an hour with just the team. Then I think they're going to have some content creators, including yours truly, jump in at about noon, my time, noon Central Time, so in an hour from now. That's going to run for another 2 hours, I believe. It's going to go for 3 hours total. In fact, let me just check Discord to be very, very sure. Yo, who keeps tagging me in Discord? All right, I don't even know. Sorry, getting distracted here. Let me see. Events. It doesn't say how long it goes for. But I know that they at least asked me to be there between 12 to 2. So it could go for 3 hours. Now, once I am done, I am planning on I am planning on streaming here. So in roughly 3 hours from now, I will be back here. If the team is live, then too, sorry, I'm not trying to compete, but I want to open some packs on stream. I want to hang out with you guys, maybe even set up an early tournament. That's going to be, I'm going to stream at that point at 2 o'clock for about an hour, maybe a little bit more than that. Then I got to run and take care of some things. And then I'll be back again tonight with more tournaments set up because I just got to wait until this maintenance thing is done. So yes, that is the game plan for today. I will probably try to stream tomorrow morning as well. And I'll try to do like double streams the rest of this week if I can. Between now, yeah, we'll see. But I'll try and set it up so that you guys know when to hop back in here. Virus sent me 500 packs to open. He's going to use all these potions that I've collected, and I don't plan on opening myself. So we'll have like 500 packs to open. Hopefully, I have enough resource credits for all of that. And then, yeah, should be fun times. Our Brandon says, set up a V3 pool, BSC, DEC to USDC on PancakeSwap. Done an hour ago. Oh, okay, cool. Looks like it's there. If you need DC for Rebellion packs, go load up. All right. Well, I think it's not. You won't be getting rewards there until Thursday, is what I think the thing was. But you know, if you want to get in early, why not? OMAD is tough. I do a lot better just having a 6-hour feeding window. I love that term, feeding window. You know, so I was doing like 16.8 or 18.6 before. But I'm trying to get more extreme with it, Mondroid. Because I can do 16.8 is easy. Even 18.6 is easy what you're doing, right? The 6-hour window. But I don't know. I'm just trying to, you know what it is? Actually, I've been reading up a lot on just fasting in general and the potential like healing benefits. I have a lot of lingering sports injuries. And so I've noticed that when I've like done fasting in the past, it seems like I come out like much better on the other side. So I'm trying to do another regimen now where I just go extreme with it because I can't do like 72-hour fast. Or it's not that I can't. It's just I don't want to right now. So we're just gonna try OMAD, but we'll see how it goes. V3 won't get any SPS rewards. Oh, okay, gotcha. Thanks for hanging. Oh, it seems like they must be live. Let me check. Nope, still waiting. All right, as soon as they're there, we'll go. All right, so it is a different protocol, but I did 0.25% pool, so the fee should be less than the V2 as long as the trade isn't too large in DEC price. Well, oh, so you set this up, Brandon. Interesting. Okay. Very, very cool. Now, what's the benefit of you setting it up? I'm just curious. All right, guys. Well, you know what? Since I know that they're probably going to head on live in like a minute or two, maybe we can just end the stream now. Yes, funded it. Crypto Eater inspired me. Oh, nice. Okay. But what's the benefit then, Brandon? I guess I'm just curious. But we can continue the conversation later. All right. There's a lot of volume. The fee rewards can be awesome. Ah, okay. But okay. Yeah. DJ, what's going on? All right. We'll hang out for another minute or so. Trading fees in V3 can be good. Oh, it says Steve. Crypto Eater was getting... Oh, the stage just went live. Crypto Eater was getting more than 100% returns in just the last few weeks. Holy crap. All right, guys. I'm going to hop off. It looks like they're starting to go live. I don't know. I just got the Discord notification that the Rebellion launch party started. 100% carnivore healed my chronically inflamed left Achilles tendon. I had 4+ years. Man, you know what? I'm a big fan of carnivore too. So that's kind of what I'm doing mostly. Gotcha. I do throw in a 24-hour fast, not quite once a week, but maybe 1.5. Nice. All right. Well, we'll talk more about fasting later, guys. The Splinterlands official party is live. Thank you for hanging out with me in the pre-party. I'll see you over there. All right. Lots of good stuff today. And then I'll see you again here, hopefully in about 3-ish hours. But best of luck to everybody on your Rebellion pack openings and your Rebellion journey. We'll see you soon. Peace.